Hello everyone! As you may or may not have noticed, there's been a whole bunch of celebrities melting down on social media and doing all the usual nonsense that we expect from celebrities. Now, I don't really have much interest in any of these internet dramas because who cares? But something that does grind my gears is these celebrities, for some reason, seem to be completely clueless about how to operate on the internet. Stuff that just you or I or any ordinary person just intuitively knows about how to operate on the internet, these celebrities are completely baffled by. And if they just knew these basic rules of how to operate on the internet, these whole internet meltdown social media dramas that they have would be greatly minimized. And it just frustrates me because they're breaking all the rules. So, in an effort to extend a bit of an olive branch to some celebrities, I present to you the 3 rules for surviving the internet, Celebrity Edition. Rule number 1, everyone gets trolled on the internet. Now again, for all us normal people, this is just common sense, we know this, but for some reason, these celebrities are so surprised when they get trolled on the internet. Guys, everybody gets trolled on the internet. Doesn't matter if you're a celebrity, doesn't matter if you're an average Joe, doesn't matter if you're the Pope, everybody gets trolled on the internet. You know why? Because people tell you what they really think when they're anonymous. Now, I can understand this would be jarring for celebrities, because they live in the celebrity bubble and everyone around them are these sycophantic suck-ups who are constantly telling them how wonderful they are. So they're used to having their ego patted by, oh, you're so wonderful, blah, 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 blah. Then you get on the internet, complete opposite. People tell you the absolute truth. We don't like you. We think you're an idiot. I can understand that'd be very jarring. So just understand, celebrities, this is just par for the course. It's just part and parcel of being on the internet. People are going to be jerks. They're going to say horrible things. Just deal with it. We all deal with it. You got to deal with it too. Rule number 2. Fight or ignore, but don't cry. Again, this is common knowledge for a lot of us people. We have the phrase of don't feed the trolls. Celebrities don't seem to understand this, so let me explain it. If you're on the internet and you get trolled, there are some celebrities that are out there who actually like to troll the trolls, who like to get involved with the banter and fight back, and they enjoy it. People like Seth Rogen. Like his years as a comedian, dealing with hecklers, he knows how to do that. He's got the sharp wit, so he can handle that, and he obviously enjoys it. William Shatner as well. He loves trolling the trolls. He's not as witty about it as someone like Seth Rogen is, but he can just insult people right back in exactly the way they insult him, and he doesn't need to worry about any blowback on his career because most of his career is behind him. But look, if you're a celebrity and a lot of your career is ahead of you and you don't have that sort of banter skill that someone like Seth Rogen has, don't try to engage the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. Unless you're confident in your skills to out-troll the trolls, don't try to do it. Instead, just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it roll off you like water off a duck's back. Just don't feed the trolls. Just ignore them. So if you're not confident in your skills of being able to out-troll the trolls, and very few people are, then just ignore it. Just let it pass like a storm cloud in the sky. It just moves off and it moves off. But what you don't want to do is cry about it and play the victim, because that is like a drop of blood in shark-infested waters. It will be a feeding frenzy. You're giving the trolls exactly what they want. Again, this is just Internet 101 for most of us normal people, but you celebrities don't seem to understand it. If you don't have the skills to fight, just let it go. Rule number 3, don't step into the cyclone. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I've noticed a lot of celebrities, once they get to a point where they have a certain amount of notoriety and they have a certain amount of pull in the entertainment industry and on social media, and they have a following, they think to themselves, I have a platform now. I can use this platform to draw attention to important issues. Now, right there is where you need to stop and think very carefully about what that means. Now, you see a lot of celebrities, they have charities. They own their own charities and they try to do good work and give back to the community and raise awareness of important issues, like DiCaprio does a lot of that. I mean, if you want to do that, fantastic, no problem whatsoever. If you want to start some foundation to help kids with depression and you want to draw attention to that, internet, absolutely great, fantastic, you don't need to worry. But I've noticed a lot of celebrities confuse that kind of work with, I'm going to talk about this extremely divisive, extremely hot button political issue on social media. And then they're baffled that they get this extreme response. Well, what do you guys think is going to happen? Don't step into the cyclone. If you want to use your platform to bring attention to an important issue, you got to be very careful. You got to be careful. If you're picking an issue like gun control or anything to do with race, like these are very hot issues, and no matter what side you take, there's always going to be at least half the internet disagreeing with you. So if you want to do that, you just got to be prepared. It's all the other rules that I talked about, the previous rules, are going to be magnified millions and millions of times over. It's going to be a cyclone around you. Don't step into the cyclone unless you're ready for it, unless it could cost you your career, it could cost you your sanity. Just be very, very careful. You know, they say you should never talk about religion or politics with friends because that can divide friends, but celebrities do that on social media all the time. Like, I mean, on social media, people are not, they're anonymous. They can just tell you exactly what they think without having to worry about what it's going to appear to. It's way worse. It's way worse. Avoid it. Avoid it. Avoid it. Avoid it. Be very careful. See, now these celebrities, they do all of these wrong. Number one, they expect everyone to suck up to them on the internet just as much as they do in real life. Number two, they can't fight back against the trolls and then they play the victim. That encourages them even more. And then number three, they go out there and they talk politics, extremely divisive politics, and then they're absolutely baffled that the internet wants to come and get them. It's like, well, what did you think was going to happen? That's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to poke this bear in the testicles with this sharp stick over and over. Oh no, I'm getting mauled to death. Well, what did you think was going to happen? You play with fire, you get burned. So, any celebrities who are definitely not watching this, because I'm sure none of you would, 3 simple rules, just try to apply them, and all these social media dramas that you guys are having will be greatly diminished, which will be good for you, and it'll be good for all of us, because we don't have to listen to all of you crying and squealing like little bitches over storms that you pretty much made on your own. So, I am Bandit, this is Bandit Incorporated. Until next time, I will see you guys in the comments.